Today I wanted to take a look at the MQL5 marketplace for Forex robots and take a look at the popular ones that are in the like $200 range, because I believe that's probably a good price point for most people. And what I did is I took a look at these and, took a look at the various statements they had here. And what I found this one called Blazing Night Scalper MT5, and this one actually looks interesting. So if we take a look at what we have here, it's been around for a while, published in October of 2021. It has 4.88 in reviews. So we've got 28 reviews, and they all look relatively positive. So that's nice. Then the other thing, if we look back at the overview, we actually have a live signal. Now this is also interesting. So if we take a look at that, we can kind of see what's going on with this signal. Now it looks like he's starting off with a pretty small account, $200 US, and there's a profit of $23.35. So that's fine. I mean, it's a small account, and $23 out of a $200 account. Well, that's 10%. So that's not bad. So if we take a look at the graph, so we've got the graph, the growth. So we've, so it's going up, but there's certainly some losses. And the balance is here. Equity. Now, one of the things that I always like to take a look at when we're looking at this particular chart is take a look at the drawdown. So if we take a look at the drawdown percentage, it's actually relatively small. So something less than 5% for whatever the signal parameters are. I don't know how much he's risking per account, per trade. That's not shown here as far as I could see, but still a drawdown of just 5%, less than 5%, is actually pretty good. So let's take a look at what we have here. So it looks like he has a group that you can join, which looks pretty good. A warning: I only sell EAs through MQL5. Okay, that's fine. All right, warning: setting your lot size too high can cause very heavy drawdowns. We recommend 0.05 per 1,000 of balance. Okay, so that's good. So strategy was back tested from 2009 to 2021. Okay, good. It only works on that 5-minute time frame. Got some recommended brokers here. And the other interesting thing is there's no need to use any setting files. Basically just load the EA, use multi-symbol, and he does say change this one setting, SL dead rate pips from 0 to 1. So I took a look at that, and what it looks like to me is that is going to, over time, decrease the stop loss. And we have this other thing, this expert advisor trades only at night and focuses on these currency pairs. So we've got, looks like these currency pairs. You can also add an additional currency pairs if you want. And he says this EA is a scalping system that works best with low spread. And that does make sense. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so I've got it loaded here, Blazing Night Scalper MT5. And I'm going to test it between 2020 0101 to 2023 0113. So about 3 years. And let's take a look at the inputs. So we've got broker, take profit, stop loss, pips. So one of the things I wanted to point out here, if we take a look at take profit pips, it's 6. And the stop loss pips is 85. So you're risking, a fairly large amount in drawdown to just get 6 pips. So it's you know, as many Forex, I guess gurus would say you need like a you know, risk 1 to gain 2, or risk 1 to gain 1.5, or risk 1 to gain 1. Here you're risking something on the order of, you know, risk 12 to gain 1. So it's sort of a bit of a negative risk to reward. So I think that could be an issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose lot sizing auto lots, and we're going to change it to the setting that they recommend, 0.05 per 1,000 of balance. Let's see, so let's go down here. So we're doing multi symbol. We've got the symbols that they recommend here. And I've actually already changed this SL dead rate pips to 1. So what I'm gonna do first is just let it run for these 3 years. Probably gonna take a while. I'll speed this up and we'll see what we get at the end. Well, all right, the simulation is finished. Honestly, it doesn't really look that good. Over the last 3 years, it looks like we've taken a $100,000 account and dropped it down to something around 10,000. So let's take a look here. We'll get just the tester only, take me out of the shot. Let me look at our back test. What do we have? So we've lost, our net profit is minus $86,354. And let's take a look at our win-loss ratio here. So our total trades was 2,540, and short trades won was 79%. Long trades won 81%. And honestly, there you go. You've got a high win rate strategy, but the problem that you face is here in the inputs, where your profit. Let's find it here. Yeah, where your take profit pips is 6 pips, and your stop loss pips is 85 pips. So yeah, you have a very high rate of win, but when you lose big, and that's a problem. So honestly, I'm going to take a few minutes, and I'm going to run some optimization to see if I can. Well, it's not going to be a few minutes; it's probably going to be several hours. I'm going to run some optimization to see if I can make this strategy profitable. Because honestly, I actually had high hopes for this one, but at the moment, it doesn't look good. All right, so one of the things I want to test, honestly, is take profit pips and stop loss pips, just to see if there's anything that would allow us to get a better, actually turn this strategy profitable. So let's see here. We'll take profit pips. We'll just start at 5. Well, actually, I'm going to change it to 10 just because that's and we're going to do a increment of 5, and we'll go to 30 pips. I mean, I don't want this simulation to take forever. And then on the stop loss pips, let's start with we'll start with 10. Our step will be 10, and our final one will be, we've already tested 85, so let's just go up to say 70. If there's anything else interesting to change. Blazing Night Scalper, auto lots. Okay. Okay, so that's all I'm going to check as far as optimization. Just the take profit pips and the stop loss pips. See if there's some better settings that for the 3 years that we're testing, to see if we can get something that is profitable. And so for settings, so can't use that. We'll go with balance max. Okay, I think we'll go with the simple one, balance max, as far as that's going to be the how things are going to be ranked. What is the highest ending balance? All right, going to get that started, and in a couple of hours we'll see what we see. All right, well, it's been a couple of days and I'm back again. The optimization for the 3 years and changing take profit pips and stop loss pips to see if we could get the thing to make a profit. Well, that failed. And it took 5 hours to do, but it failed completely, which is unfortunate. I actually had high hopes for this one. When we looked at it in the MT5 market, it had positive reviews. It had been around a while. It had a live signal, right? That looks like it was, going up. But even with all of that and the back test with the strategy tester, it failed completely. Now, if we take a look at it, there wasn't a single combination that didn't involve, drawdown of 80% or more in 3 years. So could I recommend this? Not really. I mean, I actually had high hopes for this one, but I can't recommend it. I don't know how we've got this 11% result in the live signal. It could be using a different set of currency pairs. I really don't know. We've got trading history. It looks, when we take a look at the trading history, it looks USD Chef, Euro USD. Trading history, it looks very much like what we're using in a strategy tester, but the results just don't correlate. So I'm not really sure what to say about that, other than, I can't make a profit in the strategy tester, and so I can't recommend it. Anyway, good luck out there. Happy trading.